This 2-minute Verde video on how to use clever tables in Greentree. A clever table is available in many different parts of Greentree. Here I've got an AR invoice open, and we can see down at the bottom of the AR invoice a list of all of the items that it contains. This area here, or this table, is the clever table. If I swap over to a customer, we can see the customer header up the top here. If we move across the tabs and look in the transaction tab, we can see all of the invoices, receipts, etc. that this customer's had. Again, just another clever table. So let's look at how we can use these to make our experience of Greentree personalised to suit the sort of work that we do. We can resize fields to make them large enough to see information or small enough to get more information on the screen. We can move fields over by clicking on the header of that field and dragging and dropping to where we'd like it to be placed. We can even hide information from the table area by right-clicking anywhere on the header of the table and choosing Edit Columns. Once you're in here, you've got a visible column with some ticks in it, and we can use that to remove some of the unnecessary fields for me as a user. To save all of that, you can right-click on the header of the table and say Save Settings. If you want to reverse all of the work that you've done quickly and default back to the original settings, we can just use Reset to Defaults. It'll lose all of the work we've done, and we can see this has reset our clever table back to the defaults before we made any changes. We can also change the headings of a column. So for example, in here we just want to say location or LOC. I can right click, edit the columns, find that column, and under the current heading area I can just put in location. Resize that and then save that change. We can also put criteria on these clever tables. Let's just move to a customer record. So in here we might have a long list of transactions against that customer. I can right click anywhere on the clever table. I get the same menu as I did before, and this time I'm going to select Set Selection Criteria. In here I can choose perhaps the type of transaction I would like to look at. So let's have a look at AR invoices. So this first column allows us to select the field we'd like to put the criteria on. So we're going to have a look at the tran type, and we're going to say where it contains, and I'm going to put the word invoice. So it will pick up both standard AR invoices plus, in this case, job costing invoices, and choose Select. And this gives us all the invoice records for this customer. Another great thing about clever tables is that we can send this information out to clipboard, and then, for example, we could open up Excel and paste that information into Excel to email it to someone. Right click and paste. This could be pasted into anywhere. It's just easier to paste into Excel because it pops it into nice neat columns. So I could do the same again. Let's change the selection criteria. This time I'd like to be able to look by transaction type, but only to see receipts. We get the receipts. To copy those out, you right click on the header, send to clipboard, then you can open up whichever application you would like, place your cursor and choose paste. That's the end of our quick video on clever tables. Thank you for your time.